Have you ever thought about what it would take for an AI to understand the world like we do? Not just to recognize a picture, but to actually predict what's going to happen next? Well, that's the whole idea behind what we call AI world models. They're systems that build their own little internal simulation of reality so they can anticipate the future.
It's a really fundamental step if you want to create AI that can actually plan and make smart decisions. But there's always been this huge roadblock. To train these kinds of models, you've historically needed an insane amount of computing power. We're talking massive, super expensive supercomputers, which basically put this kind of research way out of reach for, well, almost everybody.
But what if you could do it all on just one machine? That's the huge breakthrough we're talking about today. There's a new open-source library called EB-JEPA, and it is a total game-changer, making it possible to train and play around with world models using nothing more than a single GPU.
So how in the world does this work? We're going to break it down into 4 main parts. First, we'll get into the JEPA prediction engine. That's kind of the brains of the whole operation. Then we'll see how it goes from understanding simple images to entire complex worlds. After that, we'll dig into the really clever tricks they use to make sure its predictions are stable and smart. And finally, we'll see the big payoff, a planning model with a success rate that is, frankly, just staggering.
All right, first things first, we have to wrap our heads around the core concept here. It's called JEPA, which is short for Joint-Embedding Predictive Architecture. And trust me, it's a completely different way for an AI to see the world.
So instead of trying to generate a perfect pixel-for-pixel photo of what the future looks like, which is incredibly hard and wastes a ton of energy, JEPAs work in a much more abstract, a much smarter way. They predict the high-level idea or the representation of what's coming. Think of it like this. It's predicting the concept of a ball is rolling to the left, not trying to paint every single shadow and blade of grass around it.
And this slide really nails the contrast. On the left, you have older models that try to predict every single pixel. They have to worry about all the useless details, like the exact shape of a cloud in the sky. It's just computationally insane. But on the right, you have JEPAs. They focus only on what actually matters, the underlying meaning, the important stuff. And that efficiency is the secret sauce that makes training on a single GPU possible.
Okay, so that's the core idea, but what's really cool is how the EB-JEPA library takes that concept and just builds on it, piece by piece. It uses this really elegant modular design that scales up the complexity one step at a time.
Let's just walk through this diagram together. It all kicks off at panel A with basic images. The model just learns to understand what it's seeing. Then, in B, it levels up to video. Now it's not just seeing, it's seeing over time, and it's learning to predict the very next moment. In panel C, it gets even smarter by adding actions into the mix, learning how its own choices change the future. And all of that leads to the final stage, panel D, planning. The model can now use its internal simulation of the world to figure out the exact steps it needs to take to reach a goal.
But, having a great design on paper is one thing. Getting it to learn reliably without breaking is a whole other challenge. You've got to stop the model from, getting lazy and finding dumb shortcuts, which is a super common problem in AI.
And this problem has a name, representation collapse. Just imagine you ask the model to predict the future, and it gives you the same blurry, generic, average answer every single time. I mean, technically it's making a prediction, right? But it hasn't learned anything useful at all. Preventing this kind of collapse is absolutely critical.
And this visual just shows the solution perfectly. These charts are comparing 2 different methods for keeping the model's training on track. On the left, you've got a method called VicReg. See that wide purple band down at the bottom? Yeah, those are all the training runs that completely failed. They collapsed. But look at the chart on the right, using a method called SIGREG. It's incredibly stable. That purple band is almost totally gone, which means the model learns successfully way more often.
And the numbers in this table just hammered that point home. Yeah, sure. Both methods can hit a pretty similar peak accuracy around 90 or 91%. But look at the average accuracy. SIGREG holds a much higher average of over 89%, while the other one drops below 85. This proves it's not just good, it's way more reliable. It just works.
Now, this stability problem gets even harder when you're dealing with video. If you only train the model to predict the very next frame, it gets really short-sighted. This chart shows exactly that. The blue line represents that one-step prediction training, and look, performance just falls off a cliff the further out you try to predict.
So the fix is actually pretty intuitive when you think about it. You have to teach the model to think further ahead. By training it to predict not just one step, but a whole bunch of steps into the future, like that 4-step green line we saw in the last chart, it starts to develop a much deeper, more robust understanding of how things change over time.
And here is the payoff. This is so cool. This is the model predicting a whole sequence of a moving number. The top row is the real video, the ground truth, and the bottom row, that's the model's complete multi-step prediction. It's not just guessing frame by frame. You can see it has actually learned the physics of how that digit moves, and it maintains a smooth, accurate path over a long time.
Okay, this brings us to the final and honestly, the most exciting part. Why go through all this trouble? Why build a world model in the first place? Well, the ultimate goal is to use it to plan, to figure out how to actually achieve goals out there in a complex world.
97%. Just let that number sit there for a second. It's the kind of number that makes you lean in and really pay attention. What could that possibly be?
Well, that's the success rate of the full EB-JEPA model on a really tricky navigation problem. But the truly amazing part is what happens when you start taking away key pieces of the model. You take out the parts that help it learn diverse features, and boom, success plummets down to the 40s. But look at that bottom row. When you remove something called the inverse dynamics model, which is what helps the model understand the consequences of its own actions, the success rate completely collapses to just 1%. 1. This just proves that every single piece of this architecture is absolutely critical for smart planning.
And this is what that 97% success rate looks like in practice. In this little two-rooms world, the agent has to get from a random start to a goal, and it has to get around those walls. And what you're seeing here are these beautiful, complex, non-obvious paths that the model planned and executed perfectly to get the job done over and over again. So let's just tie this all together. Why is a library like this so important? It really comes down to one word: democratization. By letting anyone train a seriously sophisticated world model on a single GPU and do it in hours, not weeks, it basically tears down the huge computational wall that has kept most people out of this area of research. It's putting these powerful tools into the hands of students, of startups, of developers everywhere. And that could massively speed up the pace of discovery in fields like robotics and self-driving cars.
And that really leaves us with one final fascinating question to think about. When the tools to build an AI that can actually see, predict, and plan become accessible to anyone with a decent computer, what incredible new things are we going to discover? What problems are we going to solve? The possibilities are just waiting around the corner.